Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, I am an ASMR artist who does regular ASMR videos as well as movie review videos ASMR style. This is actually one of the first non-ASMR videos I've done. I haven't done one since back when my channel started in December, so this is super rare for me to have a video that's not an ASMR video. And if you're not new here, then welcome back. In today's video, I will be doing a little fast Q&A, which I did right at the beginning of my channel. But once again, it was a very short video, and I was still kind of awkward on camera back then. And I feel like I've gotten a lot more used to being on camera nowadays. So I hope all of you enjoy, and let's get right into this video. So I have my list of questions right here, and excuse me if I look off camera a few times to look at my list. But first, I'm just gonna start with one of the most basic questions ever. What is my age? I am 14 years old. And my zodiac sign is a Libra. I'm not a person who is huge about astrology or anything, I never have been, but I have found that the zodiac signs are interesting, so I'm a Libra. Next, I have that my favorite color is blue. It's been blue literally for as long as I can remember. My entire life, I've just loved blue. It is the only color that I think I like every single shade of. Although recently I have grown more fond of green and pink because it is the color of the Libra, blue still holds the top position for sure. Next, I have what is my favorite season? This was a question I didn't even have to think about. Absolutely summer. It's just that the feeling in summer is just so amazing. It feels not like any other type of season. So I just love summer so much. If my comments are on, I've been having a glitch with them, but if they are on, please comment some of your answers to these questions. Next, I have favorite movie. I will have to say the Godzilla movie that came out in 2019 is still my favorite movie, and it has been since it came out in 2019. So for 5 years, that's been my all-time favorite movie. It's never ever changed. Next, do I have any siblings? Yes, I have one sibling, an older sister who is 5 years older than me. Well, 5 years and 2 months. Next on my list, I have what is my favorite food? This I had to think about because I love food so much. I'm gonna have to go with macaroni and cheese. It's just my favorite type of food altogether. It has to be the right one though. Usually I like Kraft, but there's a few other ones, but that's probably my favorite food. Next on my list, I have dream place to live. Well, it used to be Los Angeles, California, but I think in the past year and a half it has changed to New York City. I really want to live in a big, extravagant place like a big city. And it might be like that type of thing, the grass is always greener on the other side, because I currently, and have always since I was born, lived in a smaller town. So maybe that's why I want to live in a big city. Then next on my list I have what is my passion/dream in life. And now this one also again was just one that I completely just answered in my head right away, is that I'm a songwriter. And I started writing songs back in December 2020, so I've already been doing it for over 3 years. And at first I just thought it was kind of fun, like, oh, this is fun. But then I realized it's a way I can express myself and my emotions and my memories. I put every piece of my mind into songwriting. And it's such a huge part of my life, I can't even imagine my life without it. Like a small example right here is that 2023, so last year, it was a very good year for me. A lot of great things happened. But it was also a very challenging year. A lot of hardships happened in 2023. Well, right now I consider 2023 to be the best year of my life. And I think it wouldn't be that without songwriting. Because yes, I had a lot of good times, but even the bad times still influenced my songwriting. So I feel like that's how big of a part of my life songwriting is. It made an entire year go from meh to completely amazing. So I'm really passionate about songwriting, and I hope to someday put out an album. And someday soon, hopefully. Next, I have favorite book. My favorite book I was literally reading a year ago, and I remember that exactly. I started reading it at the end of March last year. It is Where the Crawdads Sing. I really love that book, and although I do like to read, usually it takes me a few weeks to get through a book. I got through that in a few days because I wanted to turn the page and turn the page. So that is my favorite book of all time. Now we have our first or question. Spotify or Apple Music, which I know some people are rivals about. So I'm definitely a Spotify person. I like Spotify more than Apple Music. Although I know my sister would completely disagree with me on that. She likes Apple Music more than Spotify. Next, I have who is my favorite singer. My favorite singer is Taylor Swift, followed by Nicki Minaj, but it's Taylor Swift for sure. I'm a huge Swiftie. Next, I have introvert or extrovert. Okay, well, let me tell you. I am an introvert, but I wish to be more of an extrovert in life. Like, I'm trying to be more social, more out there because I want to be an extrovert. Right now, I feel like I'm still a little introverted though. Next on the list is who is my favorite content creator. Well, I think she's still my favorite content creator to this day. Well, yes, she is. But she's also the first content creator I ever started actually keeping up with their work. So about 2 years ago, I found Sassy Sounds ASMR on TikTok and on YouTube. And ever since then, she has been my favorite content creator, and she is also the creator who inspired me to start my own ASMR channel and who actually introduced me to ASMR. So definitely Sassy Sounds ASMR. And I have her channel featured on my channel. If you scroll down, if you're on my channel on its homepage, scroll down, you'll see her channel there too if you want to go check out her videos. Now next, I have coffee or tea. This one, I'm just gonna have to go with a definite tie on this. Because I love tea, and I've been drinking tea longer than I've been drinking coffee. But coffee's coffee. It's like, you can have coffee so many ways. Just like that, with any flavors. I love both of them. And I don't think I could pick between the two. I feel like I would be very sad living without either of them. Next, I have my favorite month. This one I had to think about a lot before I even did this video, because usually I'd pick like maybe June or July because it's middle of the summer. But at the same time, I have grown very fond of April. I don't know why, there's just like this, it's starting the warm season really, at least where I live. Like, it starts to get warm in March, but there still might be a snowstorm or something. It's very confusing. Like, an example is just a few days ago, it was like a literal snowstorm out where I live. And now today it's all warm and sunny and 60 degrees, so it's like, it doesn't make up its mind in March. So April is when it actually starts to feel like summer and there's that optimism. So currently I think it will be April. But if you asked me maybe like a year ago or something, I probably would have said June. Next on my list, I have favorite animal. Well, this one is kind of difficult because growing up, my family has always had dogs, and I also like cats too, even though my family hasn't had cats. My sister has a few cats, and they definitely have an attitude, but I like cats as well. Cats are very nice. And I like dogs, but thinking outside the box, thinking of any animal, I do like owls and snakes. Those are two that I really like. And I'm always saying that I want to get a pet snake, but that's not in my future until I move out. Because my mother does not like snakes. And actually neither does my father either. So that is maybe a future plan, actually. Next, I have favorite TV show. So this is my last question, actually. I went through those faster than I thought I was going to, so this is actually going to be a pretty short video. My favorite TV show is between Living Single and The Middle. With The Middle, I've known that show and been watching that show for longer. When I think of my childhood show, I think of that one, even though I still even watch it to this day. And then with Living Single, that is like, might be currently my favorite. So it's hard to pick between the two, so it's going to be those two shows right there. And now we are coming to the end of this video. I didn't realize it was going to be so short. But I hope all of you enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button and please subscribe and comment if the comments are on. So I hope all of you enjoyed. I know I did. Until the next time, bye.